And new at 10, we turn our focus to Midtown, where a deadly riot took place during the Civil War era. And today, few passers-by know that a racist mob once burned down an orphanage filled with black children. Tonight, two authors hope to see a marker of some kind at the site. Take a look. At the northwest corner of 43rd Street and 5th Avenue, there's no sign that a national tragedy once happened right here. On this hot summer day, cars and buses move along. Vendors sell sunglasses and T-shirts to tourists, and food delivery workers dash across town. This construction site will soon be home to yet another high-rise. But nearly 160 years ago, a bloodthirsty mob set fire to a building home to hundreds of black children. The rioters tried to kill every one of them during the largest civil disturbance in American history. Like so many New Yorkers, Allison Richmond and Shauna Edwards had no idea about what happened at the Colored Orphans Asylum until they did research for their new book called The Thread Collectors.
I do think that there should be something so that the average New Yorker like me can stop and take a minute and think about what happened on this spot.
Personally, I'm horrified that there's nothing to mark this terrible incident that happened in our history, especially our New York history.
Parts of Manhattan went up in flames during the summer of 1863 when Irishmen were angry about being drafted during the Civil War. At the New York Historical Society, this draft wheel is on display. It was used on July 13, 1863. Names like John Kennedy and Henry Dunn were inside. Those unable to pay a $300 fine were forced to enlist in the Union Army.
$300 is around what an annual salary would have been for an average New York City working class man. And so for those men age 25 to about 40, they felt that they were forced to fight in this war.
As the violent mob moved from Lower Manhattan to Midtown, they looted and destroyed businesses and killed some 100 innocent people. Then they surrounded the Colored Orphanage on 5th Avenue with about 230 children inside. They torched it. One child grabbed this Bible during the daring escape.
On their way out, they had to hurry. The mob was about to come in. One of the girls at the asylum grabbed the Bible and said, if we're all going to be safe, we need to take this Bible with us.
The children made it out alive, but the orphanage was burned to the ground and never rebuilt. It remains to be seen if this new construction will acknowledge in some way what happened here nearly 160 summers ago. Allison Richmond and Shauna Edwards hope to see a marker by the 160th anniversary of the New York draft riots next year.